right, we doing this podcast. It's the No Name Podcast. You already know. I'm one of your hosts, Tamaria.
And I'm your other host, Indigo Lee. Dang, just take the mic away from me.
Okay.
Why don't you pass me the little Mikey mic when I can talk, and then I'll pass you the mic because Sharon is Karen. Hello, y'all. It's your host, Indigo Lee, because she obviously couldn't introduce me correctly.
My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Okay, so we got these topics in the hat. She put 3 topics in the hat. She's going to choose one, and I'm going to put my 3 topics in the hat, and then I'm going to choose one, and we're going to rock from there. Let's do it.
Okay, so you have to choose one of my topics, and then put them to the side. And then I'm going to choose one of your topics. Then we're going to put them to the side. Then we're going to put them in the archive so we could just have them for later. We won't know. That's your one? Okay, give me the other 2. We're going to put them in the back because we're going to put them in the archive so we never ever know what they were. And I'm going to pick one of your topics. And so since we're charging one of the mics right now, we're going to, whenever you're ready to talk, just pass the mic to the other person because Sharon is Karen, correct? All right, I have my mic. I said I have my mic. I meant I have my topic.
Okay, she got her topic. We're going to put the rest to the back. All right, how we going to do this? You want to open up yours first?
Put the topics all together then since we don't know?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
That's fine.
All right. Okay.
Alrighty. So you want to read, or I'll read yours first?
You read yours first, and I'm going to read yours. And then we can decide which one we want to talk about.
Okay, y'all. Let's open up hers. The older generation holding us back. Let's fucking talk about it.
Okay. All right. Let's dang. You wrote a whole essay on this hoe. God damn. Black love ain't dead. Okay. And the back.
So this is just, I'll read it.
Yeah, because you wrote a whole essay.
Okay, so y'all, my topic was Black Love Ain't Dead, meaning, so we'll talk about how social media, past trauma, and unrealistic expectations is shaping Black relationships. Okay, and then we could talk about being queer and Black, like love language, triggering points, learning to love your partner the way that they want to be loved or how they receive it. So that's my topic. You know, I went a little in depth with this shit.
You got something you want to get off your chest.
Yeah, I got stuff I want to get off my chest. So whose topic we starting with first?
You on rock, paper, scissors?
We could do that. Let's do it.
Yeah, all right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay.
1.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. 1. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. So she
topic.
got it, y'all. We gonna go with her topic first. How the older generation holding us back. Let's do it.
Okay, how the older generation is holding us back. For one, let's just start off with the politics. Like, I had to stop reading like news articles because it's getting hectic, and the fact that old people are ruining the country. You want to talk about it?
I mean, I get what you're saying when you say that. I feel like they pushing a certain agenda on everybody, not just young folks, but everybody. They pushing religion on people. You got motherfuckers like me and her that's just free spirited. Like, we don't really care about religion. So the fact that they pushing it on us is like insane. It's insane. So I mean, when you said older people holding us back, I didn't know you meant like politics, but this is a way. You feel me? This is a way. So, okay, I mean, go ahead.
Okay, so when I say the older generation, I'm talking about everybody in the older generation. I'm talking about the old motherfuckers in the politics. I'm talking about the old motherfuckers at the gas station. I'm talking about all the old motherfuckers. I'm talking about their way of thinking, their mentality, their my way or the highway, the strict shit. And the white people, the old white people piss me off already. Just racist and just want to go back to racism, whatever. But I just feel like the older generation, y'all niggas is dying out. What are y'all trying to hold on for? That's literally how I feel. What do you need to have power that bad where you're going to keep putting ideas that didn't serve nobody that came from your generation because you swore that was good? Like, what do you gain? How does that serve you? How does that serve the generation under you? It make you think, what are y'all really trying to do? And maybe that's specifically America, tied to America, because I don't think a lot of other countries is like, I think as like being in America, we're starting to realize more and more like this shit really ghetto. Like it's not what we thought it was. But I just feel like, dang, like even as far as the like just the work environment, like the older generation, like it is them. They're like the reasons we have 9 to 5. Like if it was up to our generation, I'm pretty sure we would do 3-day work days. Everybody get paid like $50 an hour because money is made up, and we could really just make y'all. And it was at this point the mic turned off on us. So listen here, we finna skip to the part where we got the mic back on and we talking that real shit. You hear me? This is sponsored by Two Bad Bitches in the Wraith. Two bad bitches in the Wraith.
Hey, look, just
Green light hose.
I want to get you an iPhone. They won't even take it. They so like bent in a mind, and they mindset is just so stuck. They don't want to do nothing that's new. So I don't know. Y'all tell us how y'all think. Like, leave it in the comments. Y'all tell us.
Child. Okay, 2 things I'm gonna add on to like the older generation. One, I don't like how the older generation takes mental health and how they protect fucking rapists and shit like that. Like they swear you gotta sweep shit under the rug. That holds us back. Like as a family, like and then like when you try to stand up for some shit, they'd be like, oh, you fast, this and that. You just fast, this and that, or you just disrespectful, this and that. Well, how am I disrespectful? Because I stand up to Papa, and Papa was touching all of y'all. I don't get that. Like, I don't get why they be trying to protect men, or they center their world around men. And I'm calling out all older women, by the way, for this shit, because this is a problem in my family. They center their life around men and treat the younger generation like trash, specifically the younger women generation. But whatever. I don't like how the mentality is you got to suck it up when you just want help. How is you dismiss how you feel just because their feelings was dismissed? Like I get the whole, how you grew up and it's your first time being alive, but it's my first time being alive too, and it's my first time growing up too. And then like the whole, oh well, I didn't have it. I know plenty of people who don't have it and they don't act that way. I feel like when you're conscious enough to realize what you're doing, you have a choice to make. And if you're not choosing to just be better, then that you just don't want to be better. Just call it for what it is. You don't want to be better, but don't try to clothe it up and wine it and dine it and money and this and respect and morals and girl bye. It's 2025. And then the religion, get over it. Get over it. Like specifically the Christies. The Christies. I be so sick of Black people in the Christian community, and I feel like they hold us back too with just the whole throw God at you but neglect working on yourself. Just put it all on God, but don't ever fix what's truly going on with yourself, because I just feel like that's a lot of the older generation problem. They put it all on God, and yes, we know God got us, but I feel like a lot of the older generation, why they don't change is because that's the only thing they're doing. They're putting it on God only, and I just can't think God gave you a brain or mind and not use it. I don't think God thought, you know what, I'm going to make intelligent beings, but they're not going to be able to use the brain I gave them, the body I gave them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But no, yeah, what she said, like the older generation, they like to protect people. I done seen it many times in my family alone. Just the older generation protecting people like that's doing wrong by children or just doing wrong, period. They don't get a pass, family members or not. When you do something that's wrong and that's foul, I don't understand why the grandma is in the background knowing stuff been going on for your whole lifetime, your whole 15 years at the time or 20 years of age. They knowing what's going on, like the messed up stuff that's going on in the family and who the messed up people is, and nobody's getting this person help. Nobody's putting a law in it. They just want to keep it in the family. Like, that's a no. We don't do that. Like, I would never raise my family or raise my children and my family to ever think that somebody touching you as a little kid is okay. It's not. So I didn't deal with people in my family doing the same thing. Like, And then you be surprised because you find out that everybody knew about it. And it's like nobody spoke up. Nobody spoke up.
Who try to use it against you.
Like, yeah, they try to make it seem like, oh, she fast, or she this, she that, because she just fast, but whole time this child is being touched. I see that all the time. It's messed up. And I don't know, man, black people, they need to do better. Like, they need to do better with that specifically. It happened way too much, and it's prevalent in the black community, man. Like, this is a ongoing thing. You'll be talking to your friends and you find out they got the same issues going on, and it's like, dang, like, so I ain't the only black person that's going through this.
You talk to another black person, yeah, that happened to me. My cousin did.
Yeah.
How normalized it is, and not just black communities, just communities like period.
And that goes with the older people holding us back, because I can't foresee the new generation holding no shit like that in. Like, we just not going that easy. And that's why a lot of older folks don't bump with us, because they think we just talk too much, or we know it. Yeah, they don't like the fact that you could stand up to them now. You are an adult. Yeah, you are an adult. It's a different time now. When we see something wrong, we gonna speak on it. They don't like that. You grew up to not talk back to your parents, your grandparents, anybody that's older than you, an adult. No, they know that we not going for that, and they don't like that. They don't like that.
Grandpa gonna get beat.
Yeah, like, no, we not going for that. And then, yeah, it's ridiculous, man. We need help, y'all. We need to do better as a community, man. We need to do better. Okay, y'all. It's the next topic. We said black love ain't dead. I wrote some key points. So I said, okay, we could talk about how, like, I'm gonna ask you, like, how do you think social media, past trauma, unrealistic expectations is shaping, like, black relationships?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to hear what you got to say.
How do I feel like social media shapes black relationships? All right, social media has this thing where they put more on the man than the woman, I feel like. And I get a man's part in being with his woman, but I feel like people have to realize everybody's relationship is different. And social media makes it look like your relationship is just one size fits all. Like, it has to look like this. If your man is not chasing you, it's not that. And I'm not saying it to be like a pick me or nothing, but I feel like people got to realize there's dynamics in relationships. Like, social media is not real. There's a reality, like, outside of social media. There's a world where the woman pays 100 and her man pays none. There's a world where the man pays 100 and woman pays nothing. There's a world where man goes 50, woman goes 50. And gay relationships too. Man, woman. And I feel like social media make it seem like, oh, if you're the masculine presenting one, you need to be doing this. And I feel like people need to realize, you need to do what works for your relationship. Because once you start comparing your relationship to something that's not even real, social media is trends and what the next person is feeling, and everybody riding each other dick and celebrities and shit, you realize, like, you probably fucked a relationship but comparing. And what they say, thief is the fucking stealer of comparisons. What the fuck is the saying? I don't know. The saying is along those lines. I don't know, but yeah, I think that's what social media. It's just like social media set these high expectations that you can't follow, or your man gotta have some money. Like, everybody don't got money, bro. I'm sorry, like, everybody don't got money. Like, they make it seem like, oh, your man need to have 100K in his savings and 200 million in the checking, or y'all can't be together. Like, girl, do you even have 100K in your savings? You get what I'm saying? Or, like, just period. Like, I just feel like people have these high expectations, and they be looking like, why am I single? Like, cause you look dumb. Yeah, but how do you feel?
Yeah, I feel the same way. Motherfuckers out here been single for 20 years because they standards is through the roof, and it ain't nothing wrong with having standards, but don't be thinking your man is fucking Chris Brown when he's just a regular nigga that work a 9 to 5. Like, wake up. It's time to wake up.
That's not a roses.
Yeah, like, and then social media is a problem because people naturally are influenced. They're influenced by everything they see. So you see this perfect on social media as couple, and I don't know, they YouTube famous, whatever, Instagram famous, and now you thinking that it gotta be that way. Like God ain't never wake up and say it gotta be this way, or oh, you gotta have a man that do this. Like, no, you have to take what works for you. I'm not gonna tell you it gotta be realistic, because I mean, if you can imagine whatever you want to imagine, you could be delusional about it a little bit too, but you can't just think you gonna find a Chris Brown. Like, I'm sorry, like it's just not gonna happen. You gotta be there as well. People don't like to work on themselves. People just think that they just should have it. They start feeling like they should have it, and they there it is. I mean, you can have whatever you want to have, but at the same time, you can't be sitting here working at McDonald's and thinking, yo man, about to be Chris Brown once again. It's just, I'm just saying, because that's how some females think. That's how men think that way too. Like, you can't just be broke, crusty nigga just sitting at home all day playing the game, and you think that your partner is supposed to be the breadwinner. Like, you can't just think that. Like, you gotta really be real with yourself. You gotta bring something to the table as well. If your man broke, then you could be broke too. If your man got money, then you should have money too. I always think it should be 50-50.
Yeah.
I mean, men, women, women, men, women. It should be the same. Y'all should be putting in equal effort, equal amount at the end of the day. Yeah. And if y'all, come up with some type of plans or what it should be, then that's y'all. That work for y'all. But you have people out here like they be fucking delusional. If you want to be a sexy red, then you could be a sexy red, be ghetto and rich. You feel me? But you can't just be sexy red without the money thinking you gonna get whatever you want. Like, it's just not gonna work. Like, so what I'm saying is, it don't really matter what's your hustle, what you do, as long as you doing something. I say that count. It just can't be no you thinking you don't have to do nothing and your man do or your woman do. It just shouldn't be that way. So that's my take on it. And I also do feel like too, like I said, you see the social media relationships, and that make motherfuckers influence motherfuckers on a different level. They get the trying to copy a motherfucker life, getting depressed and sad, thinking it's supposed to be that way. But
I think, okay, I'm gonna just say one thing. I think also another thing that a lot of people do is they'll see a couple get posted and they'll think, oh, I need to get posted too. Or, and if their person don't post, they'll think, oh, something's wrong. Some people just genuinely don't like being on social media. Like, I hate when girls be like, ugh, I don't get posted. Girl, get the fuck over it. If your person don't want to post you, period. And okay, I feel like, okay, it's nice being seen, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like to just throw a fit because you ain't get posted on social media. I feel like at least know your partner, at least know who your partner is. Because I mean, yeah, it's nice getting posted, but at least know who your partner is. But I just don't like when like people be pressing it out, like, or they make it like, oh, like we got to break up because you're not showing me off on social media. Like, I don't know.
That's that unrealistic expectations.
I don't know. Like, I feel like people would try to like argue me down about that point and say, but if I like being posted, that's what I like, and I could understand that. But at the same time, social media is not real. Like, I feel like people are missing the point. Yeah.
A lot of people don't like all that attention. A lot of people don't like all that attention. So I do hear what she's saying, because at one point I was in that situation before. I don't necessarily want to post my every move. You got haters, you got motherfuckers watching you everywhere, you got people stalking you, you got all type of stuff going on. But when you still in that childish mentality, you thinking, oh, you just don't want to post me, you don't want people to see me, right. Or oh, you got somebody else. But no, baby girl, it ain't even about you. It's about me and my life and my boundaries and what I want people to see and what I don't want people to see. I just want to keep you to myself. Why I gotta post you? You feel me? So it be that simple. It's that unrealistic shit that be shaping Black relationships. They be thinking, oh, you gotta do this, but you really don't. Like, people need to know that Ain't nothing right, ain't nothing wrong. It ain't the right way, it ain't the wrong way. Like, and when you start putting right and wrongs on shit, that's how this happened.
Hey, no funny. You know how I know like black love is like black love ain't dead, but you know how like black love is so funny because it's so toxic and beautiful and just everything in one, right? I still like think about how like as kids, like we was like, oh my gosh, Monica and Quincy for love and basketball. That was the most toxic shit ever. Like being an adult is realizing love and basketball was not the love story we thought it was.
Hey, don't get on me, y'all. I don't remember that movie at all. I just know it was a basketball and they was in love.
No, your girl don't watch no movies. Like I swear, like I love black love though. Black love is not dead.
Learning to love your partner the way they receive, the way
Learning to love your partner, basically in their love language. Basically, I feel like that is such a intimate, detailed, beautiful process because it just shows how attentive you are to your partner, to their needs, how you're selfless, how it's not about you. Because I feel like people get caught up in what their partner can do for them and not specifically who their partner is. And I feel like that is neglecting your partner as a person. And so oftentimes I feel like people just look at their partner as just their pedestal so they can step on it and feel good. And I feel like loving your partner the way they need to be loved is important because that tells your partner, hey, I see who you are as a person, as an individual. And I feel like that is one of the most beautiful things you can do for another soul, period, to see them and to not be so engrossed in the relationship that it suffocates you and you just say F them and you treat them bad because you can't value who they are as a person, and then you lose them and then you see them with somebody else and you like, fuck, if I would have just did right by them.
she went a little deep with it, y'all. Sure, that girl been hurt. That girl went through them problems, man. But I mean, learning to love your partner in the way they receive it, I've been on both sides. I feel like to learn how to love your partner in the way they receive it, it could be hard. At the end of the day, this is gonna sound like I'm making excuses, but I'm about to say you could be traumatized from past relationships, or just it don't even have to be a relationship, anything in life. Two, you learning to love somebody how they want to be loved, but you learn to love somebody and you might not have never been loved that way, so you probably don't know how. So I will say that I'm not saying that it's an excuse. Those are excuses forever. But if that is the case, I do feel like at some point, if you want something bad enough, then you will do the work. I believe that in order to love a person in the way they receive it, you have to do the work. And I feel like when I say work, I'm talking about like that self-love, learning to love yourself, learning to know what you want, to know what you like, to have boundaries, to love God in whatever way that means for you, to have God within you. That's the way to do it. You would never really get to learn how to love your partner in the way they receive it if you don't have none of that. And I really just believe it starts all within yourself. That's just the main key. If you can love yourself, then you can love somebody else. So I just feel like, yeah, in order to love your partner in the way they receive it, you're gonna have to do that work, honey. It ain't gonna be no just we gonna sit up and just have this surface level love. That's gonna run out. That's gonna get bored. That's when you go find somebody else. That's when y'all both go find somebody else. If it's real love, then y'all both love yourself within first before anything, and definitely have a relationship with God or whatever higher power you believe in or have faith in. That's where it's gonna start. So I'm speaking that from my own experience. So because I was just always like, bruh, like, what is this girl talking about? What does she mean? What do I gotta do now? It was always that. Oh, I ain't arguing with you. I let you win the conversation. No, baby, that's surface level stuff. You gonna have to do the work harder. You gonna have to. It's not just about letting her win or letting him win, or is not about that. So if you can't love yourself, then yeah, you can't love nobody else, and you would never learn to love that person in a way that they is receptive to it or that they're going to receive it in. So that's what I'm gonna leave it off at.
Okay. So the next one is what triggers.
The next one is end, y'all. This is it.
What triggers?
This is it. The podcast is over.
What?
Y'all, we gonna end this podcast early. We 32 minutes in, y'all. I think this is damn good. So we gonna end this podcast. This is the No Name Podcast with yours truly, Big Tamaria. I put the Big Tamaria on there, and we got
Miss Indy Fendi, aka Indigo Leesky.
Ooh, say it again.
Hey, Miss Indy Fendi, aka Indigo Leesky.
Hey, she got the brrr on the end. I can't even do that, y'all. But y'all already know, y'all gonna catch us every week. We gonna be doing this shit. We gonna get to talking more in depth, you know. But tell us how y'all rocking with it, man. We want the comments. We want the subscriptions. We want it all. You feel me? We going up by the end of the year. We going up. We ain't expecting nothing less. So go ahead, leave a nice comment. Brrr, brrr.